If you want an example of how to fence your field for sheep, this is the gold standard. Not everything is perfect around here. Life's not perfect, and neither is our fencing. Here we have the fence that Nick has been doing. Let's see how solid it is. I have to remember these good moments because there's plenty of not so good moments that balance it out. Hi and welcome to another video from us at Dale Farm. So we're now in June and I'm just going to show you kind of what we've been up to. So hope you enjoy. Poor girl. So we've just moved the ewes and lambs onto some fresh grass, and in the process there's just one ewe that stayed under the trees. So we've had a look at her and she's got mastitis. So she looks quite poorly, bless her. So I'm going to give her some injections, anti-inflammatories and pain relief combined, and then antibiotics. And the ewes are loving it on the new fresh grass over there. But it's good to move them around a bit, because then you do get to see, like, the weather's been really warm lately, they've all been under the trees and you don't necessarily know who's feeling as good as it's not as obvious maybe if there's a problem. But anyway, we've spotted it and now we're going to treat it. Look at all this nice grass. Pets. Beautiful grass for them. These my little pals. So we've given her Zactran, which is arguably the best antibiotic for sheep for this, I think, and Loxicon, which is anti-inflammatories and pain relief. So hopefully that'll help perk her up, because she looks pretty glazed in her eyes, doesn't she, Nick?
Well, she looks better already. She did look terrible.
Poor girl. Is she drinking? Gently.
Yeah.
Nick gets to do the honours.
If I do it right.
So this is for the smaller lambs. We have got a few triplets, so the bars are, you can adjust the bars, and it just means the smaller lambs can get a little bit extra. So that's why we're doing it. And we've also had these buckets in for the ewes and lambs, which they are using, so hopefully that's helping them.
Yeah.
I've just been saying to Nick, when you let your sheep out onto fresh grass, and you've got grass like this on a sunny day like this, and on the whole everything's looking well, you have to remember these good moments, because there's plenty of not so good moments that balance it out. So we're just sitting here for a minute having a look at the hay meadow and all the buttercups floating in the breeze, and enjoying it, aren't we? You can see a few lambs have got in the feeder, and everyone is just enjoying the new grass. We've got a gap situation this morning, and if you want an example of how to fence your field for sheep, this is the gold standard. Not everything is perfect around here. Life's not perfect, and neither is our fencing.
Just to temporarily put a bit of tension in the wire so we can get a proper setup going.
I can hear the post crunching. Well, it will help keep the sheep in anyway.
But for now we're just going to have to patch this one up. We're trying to put in some new fencing here and there, which I'm currently doing at the moment, but for now this one will just have to get patched up.
Yeah, so we've got some wire. Oh!
Hi!
Hello!
Hi.
We've got some wire.
Yeah, fine.
I need my gloves. We did actually end up this week with someone else's sheep in our field. So they turned up in that field over there, and then they went fence hopping into our hay meadows. So keeping your sheep in is not just a problem that we face, which is good to know. Here we have the fence that Nick has been doing. So as you can see, the wall is shocking, and the fencing is a priority. So he's put in these really thick corner posts, and this is our leftover bale heap, so thank goodness we've got some bales left. This is the fence line. Let's see how solid it is. Solid.
I've been up here renewing a bit of fencing. I've put in some big strainer posts to tighten the wire to, and then spaced about 3 meters apart. I think maybe I could have done 4 meters, but I went for 3 just to make sure. And I've pulled it away from the wall, so that when we redo the wall, we've got space to work.
What's going in here then?
So these are going to be, so I don't know what the official name is for them, but it's going to be at an angle like this. I'll cut it into the post, and then dig it into the ground, put like a stake in the ground for it to butt up against, and then when the wire pulls this post, it takes the strain a bit, helps the post along. As you can see over here, like this. Like that. So with the tools that we've got, it's quite a time-consuming task. I'm currently using an earth auger, but it's quite rocky ground, so it's very slow going. It's costly in terms of the amount of posts and wire and all that stuff. We've got quite a lot of fencing to do. But ultimately I'd like to try and get hold of a post knocker for the tractor, just to speed things up, make life a lot easier. So we'll see if we can work that out.
Today's Tuesday, I'm not sure of the date, 5th, maybe the 6th of June, and it's still dry, so the dryness is starting to become a bit of a worry now, which is really funny after all of the rain that we had in April and at the beginning of May. You kind of can't believe that it can change so fast. But anyway, here we are, and in the last few days our cat Felix has passed away, which we're really sad about. He was going to be 13 this year, so been on the farm a long time, and definitely going to miss having him around. So Nick and I did a little burial for him in the garden last night, and yeah, so he had kidney failure. We'd taken him to the vet and they'd said that there wasn't really anything they could do, so we got to sort of make our peace with that and say our goodbyes and have our last bit of time with him. But yeah, so a sad thing to have happened. I'm just checking on the Highland cows up here at the moment. We've still only got the one calf, I think. I'm about to go down and check for sure that there is still only the one. But as you can see, the field's looking still very bright with the buttercups. Cows are looking nice and chilled, and everything's looking very green, and the hawthorns are still looking magnificent. And over there you might be able to see somebody's got some hay in, some bales of hay. We don't get our hay till later, so we've got to wait till July to do our mowing. But yeah, just over there we can see, let me zoom in, some fields that have been cleared and baled. Here is the little calf, and we've decided to call her Heidi. So I'm going to finish the video here on Saturday the 10th of June. I have got another video coming up. The next video was actually filmed on Tuesday, and it was a sort of sheep and lamb day, ovivacking and foot bathing and worming the lambs and all that stuff. So that's a separate video to come, but I filmed all the stuff on this one first, so may as well keep things in a chronological order. It's just taken me a while to get any time to edit and keep on top of everything, but I'm getting there. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.